the ugly duckling. One day, a mother duck felt her eggs begin to shake. One by one, the eggs cracked open. 8 yellow ducklings poked their heads.
Poked their heads out.
Oh. Peep, peep, they said. Quack, quack, said the mother duck. But one egg did not crack. One very big egg. This is a big egg. I don't see it.
I think it's underneath it.
Oh. It's long. Mother duck sat on the big egg for a few more days. Finally, it cracked open. Out popped a big bird. Oh, said Mother Duck, you don't look like my other ducklings, but I am your mother and I love you. The little yellow ducklings made fun of the new bird. You do not look like us, they said. You are big and gray. You are an ugly duckling. This made the new bird very sad. You do not look like my other ducklings, said Mother Duck, but it's the same sentence.
Because she knows that he's sad. Why is the ugly duckling sad, Dean?
Because the other ducklings are making fun of him. The ugly duckling looked for someone to play with. He went to the farm pond. Will you swim with me? He asked. No, said the ducklings. You are too ugly. That's rude.
Yeah, that is rude.
No, said the frogs and turtles. You are an ugly duckling.
Oh, the frogs and the turtles are saying mean things to him too.
When he tried the farmyard, will you play with me? He asked. No, said the horses. You are too ugly.
Wow, that is mean.
No, said the pigs, and they laughed at him. They said, ugly duckling went back to the farm pond. No one will play with me, he said to Mother Duck. I am too ugly?
He keeps hearing everybody else say it, so he's believing that he is ugly.
You do not look like the other ducklings, Mother Duck, said Mother Duck. But I'm your mother and I love you. Wait, where's that? Oh. But the ugly duckling was not happy, so he flew away. Flew? I didn't know ducks could fly.
Ducks can fly,
The ugly duckling found a small pond. No one could say he was ugly. No one could make fun of him. Time passed and the ugly duckling grew up. His wings were wider?
Wider.
Oh. His neck was longer. His feathers had turned white. He had changed, but he did not know it.
Is he starting to look different now?
He's supposed to be a goose or something.
It's a different bird than a duck, yes.
One day, two big white birds flew over the pond. What beautiful birds, thought the ugly duckling. I hope they stop to visit. I am lonely. The birds flew lower and lower and landed in the pond with a splash. Hello, said the ugly duckling. Who are you? We are swans. That's what they are.
Yeah.
And said the big white birds. Just like you. I am not a swan. I'm the ugly duckling. I am an ugly... Wait. I am not a swan, said the ugly duckling. I am an ugly duckling. The swans laughed. Look down at the water, they said. What do you see?
What do you think he's going to see?
Him as a swan.
He's going to see his reflection in the water, right?
Mm-hmm. The ugly duckling looked down at the water. You are right, he cried. I am a beautiful swan. My eyes itchy. The ugly duckling was very happy to be a beautiful swan. He flew off at once to visit the farm. Hello, he said. Do you remember me? No, said the ducks. No, said the frogs and turtles. We've never seen you before, sniffed the horses and pigs. I am the ugly duckling, cried the swan. All the animals said, you are too beautiful to be the ugly duckling. I grew up to be a beautiful swan, he said. All animals were happy to be to be with such a beautiful bird. And the swan saw Mother Duck. "Hello, I am your ugly duckling," he said. Mother Duck did not care if he was a duckling or a swan. She said, "You do not look like my other ducklings, but I am your mother and I love you."
Nice job, Dan.
Was it finished?